A couple years ago, I was in a meeting and it was what I thought was just going to be a normal kind of Monday meeting, and this is what we're doing and this is how things are going to go. But there was a curveball. We had this project that we needed to raise a lot of money for, but it was a little different than what we've been doing beforehand. I just took that opportunity to actually not be in the strategy seat, but actually be in the creativity seat. So when the president came in and said, all right, this is the project, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, how do we get there? I actually loved that because it actually spurred on bringing those constraints, actually created and it forced creativity to happen. It forced the opportunity to go, what are new ways to be able to do this? And what are new ways to be able to take a different approach maybe than other people have taken? So I just remember sitting in the meeting and I said, well, you do this. And I gave a new spin on something that we had been doing, but it was a little bit different. And I said, we need to be able to make these connections. We need to be able to take this kind of different approach. And this is how we're going to use this. And this is how, and I just had to be able to be, free in that moment. I was so thankful that no one shoved me down. They weren't black hatting everything. It was like, okay, let's green hat this. Let's think of all the different good ways and the positive. Let's think of what's possible right now. And so just bringing that solution ended up being the main way that we promoted this project, and the main way that we were able to educate, and the main way we were able to bring people through a process, a funnel that we wanted for them to go through so that they really understood before our project details came out, that they were able to understand the context, the things that related to each other, be more familiar for them. And so it ended up being a phenomenal project. We were able to raise all that we needed to raise from different investors and in different ways. And so it ended up being just the formula of going, all right, this is how we do things from now on. But had I not had a great leader to give me that structure and the constraints and the opportunity in the meeting to let people speak up and think of different ideas, then that creativity would not have been released.